Hello, this is Teresa, Crafty Grams. Welcome to the lair, the very messy lair. Okay, so this is authentic craft room chaos going on right here. Last night, yesterday, whatever, all of the above, I I was working on this project that I've been working on all week, and I really wanted to get it finished for Flip Through Friday today. So it's going to be flip through after I finish it up Friday, maybe. So this is what it looks like after I've been crafting. And I decided we're doing this whole, be an authentic thing. Sorry, I was trying to straighten the angle a little bit. So we're doing this whole, authentic craft room messiness thing with Cindy and Candy, and I'll link them below, of course. And so I didn't clean up because I'm going to start working on this project again with y'all. Hopefully finish it. Really, really need to finish it. So yeah, I didn't clean up. I didn't straighten up. This is what it was like when I left last night. And yeah, so this is what it looks like this morning. It looks like pretty much a paper bomb went off. So what I'm working on is, let me tell you, I worked so hard on this last night. My back was hurting and my shoulders were hurting, and I was like, I really want to go, change position from sitting in this chair, put my feet up, that kind of stuff. But I kept getting, I'll just finish this up and then I'll go to bed. And then it was like, oh, I have this great idea. So I just had to keep going while the juices were flowing. I had to keep going. Anyway, so this is what I'm working on. I got this idea from, I don't know her name, but the channel name is The Scrapologist, which I love that name. And it is an altered book / junk journal / scrapbook / photo album, mini album. It's just all the things. It obviously starts with a book. You alter it like you would any other altered book by tearing out pages, which, by the way, I now have more book page that I did not need. Anyway, it is what it is. So you tear out the pages, and then you do some folds and some cutting in and all that kind of stuff. And then, you maybe a little bit more heavily than in a normal altered book, you cover all the book page with decorative papers, and then you add some flips and folds and tucks and things like that, interactive parts like you would with a purpose-made junk journal, or photo album kind of thing, like the makes that I do with the Monica Seco's things. They have these flip outs and folds, and anyway, let me just show you what I mean. It's glorious. I took this small, she used a book that was about 250 pages, and she must have taken out way, way, way more pages than I did, because by the end of it was a 3-part series. By the end of her 3rd video, she ran out of book much, much faster than I did. So I had to sort of wing it for the last, 6 or 8 pages that I had left in there as the base pages. So yeah, it's a smallish book, which this is the only one I have that was around 250 pages. And I painted it because I was going to make it a fall theme. I have this giant package of fall themed papers that I really, really love, but it's not, it's not the time of year to use fall. So then I remembered that I had this 4th of July kit, or patriotic. No, it is 4th of July because the stickers say 4th of July. Anyway, this 4th of July kit, and I said, oh yeah, I'm going to use that. So I could have left the book, but I had already started painting it white to do something else, fall themey with it. So I painted it. I didn't really paint it. It's white gesso, and then I took some alcohol pearl ink, like it's alcohol ink, but it's called alcohol pearl. And I just plopped it and made these really cute little circles. But I kind of messed it up when I started. I didn't seal it. My intention was to put that Mod Podge hard coat on it. But I didn't do that before I started working on the pages, and then so it has been kind of scuffed up from the desk, and there's a glob of glue on it. Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that to fix it. And also, that stuck. Ugh. Anyway, so here we go. This is the 4th of July mini folio scrapbook photo album. So there's a pocket here. I did a lot of journal cards so they could be used as photo mats or journal cards. So I made all the ephemera myself to match obviously to match the theme. And then there's die cuts, and then there's stickers that came with this kit. So it's really good for that. That's a pocket there. I made this pocket. Traditional pocket like you would get in, there's nothing in it, like you would do in a regular altered book. Then this is just a flip I'm going to make into some journal space, maybe. A pocket here with a couple of tags I made. Another sort of traditional angled pocket. A little pocket here. Just some cuteness there. Another journal or photo mat. This flip up, I did that last night while the muse was speaking to me. And then I made this little, I don't even know. It's like a folio in the book. But I think it's really cute. Closes with Velcro. That is adorable. That's probably my favorite little thing. You can put photos here. Giant journal card or photo mat. Just some of them I didn't put paper on the back of because that's light enough to be journaled on, or you could obviously stick your photo on there. I'm trying to get to one of the ones that I made with little booklets. I made little booklets out of a lot, not booklets, but just they fold open. So, this is just a double angled pocket. Belly band with one of the journal cards from the kit, which is just adorable. I love the little truck. And then this is another little flip out. That's just a big journal card. I gotta put, I'm gonna put some paper on that as well. That one can be written on, I think. This is one of the journal cards from the kit, or one of the cut aparts, whatever they're calling themselves. And these are two of the, well, actually 4 of the cut aparts that I didn't really cut apart. So 2 little flippy books things. Again, closes with Velcro. This is just another whatever. A floating pocket here with a couple of journal cards. Another belly band I have to find something for. Really nice big cards here for photo mats or journaling. Attach these two with a bulb pin. Another one of those little card things. I have to put something in that pocket. Do something with that page. These are two. That's a little pocket. That's a tuck spot. This is a long tag that I folded up. Made a little pocket there. Tuck spot. Need to do something there. Journal cards or photo whatever. Need to do something there. That's a flip out. That's another little floating. This is a pocket. And then this is a pocket. And then that's the end of it. So it's getting quite chunky, a little bit chunkier than I had hoped it was going to get. But I really, really love this little project, and I want to get it in my Etsy shop ASAP. But of course I have to finish it first. So that's what we're going to do today. So that was kind of a flip through, wasn't it? Flip through Friday already. Cup of ambition. Okay. So these are the things I have left from this kit. This is from someone, oh, sorry. This is from someone I had never heard of. It's called Miss Kate Cuttables. And the paper is, it's a good, you know, scrapbook weight paper, but it's got a little bit of a sheen to it and just a really smooth texture. I don't know. I love it, and it's been really, really fun to work with. This is a page of, obviously, of cut-aparts that I don't know if I'm going to be using yet or not. And then, of course, the big decision is this is the only page of cuttables I haven't cut into for the back pattern. So I'm trying very hard to preserve it in case I need it. And then over here on what's supposed to be my clean desk is what's left of the stickers. I have used some of them in the very front here. And a few of them here and there in the book. And then here's the pack of die cuts. So misskate.com. And I know that I got these from, I got these in a batch off of Whatnot. So don't know where you actually get them. And it was used. There were some of the pages were already cut, so it wasn't every single page in the kit wasn't a full 12 by 12. And I don't know if any of the die cuts have been used. This sticker sheet was complete. And I have no idea how much I paid for it. So, anywho, let's get started. Oh, let's get started. All right, where is that muse that was with me last night to the point where my body ached? Just kidding, it wasn't that bad. But Penny was mad because we weren't having cuddle time yet. And, you know, usually by that time in the evening, I'm done doing stuff. And we're couch potatoing it. Actually, recliner potatoing it, but, you know. Right, so let's start with the book where I got to do something. There is nothing there, but let me get these big pages. That has nothing on it. So that could be very cute. Just a plain little pocket there. And I like that it has the window pane contrasting with the buffalo print. Let me just do that right quick. I've been using my little guillotine for most of the cutting, since it takes up less room on the desk, quite honestly. And, you know, most of the pages that I had to cut down 12 by 12, I did that before. You know, before I started the decorating process. Now, this is wonky. I cut it along what I thought were the cut lines instead of centering the circle. Sorry. I'm going to cut a little bit more off the top. You know, we don't measure around here. We just sort of, the closest thing I do to measuring is penciling. And I've done a lot of that to get these pages right. So I can do that as a pocket. Or I can, that's a bit much now, isn't it? Do you think? Somebody answer me. I'm trying to make this journal as customizable as possible for the person who's going to ultimately be using it. So I don't, you know, so I'm hesitant to make too many pockets. Because they may just want to, you know, put a picture on this, on the back of this. Or journal on the back of it and put pictures down here. So. That is still not centered. Come on, Miss Kate's Cuddles. Do a little better. Okay, I'm just going to clip that in. I have these little teeny tiny paper clips, and I don't use the bright silver ones because, you know, I almost always do vintagey. And that's another thing, not distressing the paper, that, you know, everything with ink is, it's a very strange feeling. Kind of feels like it's not finished, but, you know, it's new, it's current, it's modern. Come on now. I will cover the back of that, even though I love the little bows, but you really can't do anything with that. So this is the part I'm getting to where I'm like, it's bulky enough. I don't want to add any more big, you know, no more interactive elements or anything like that to keep the bulk to a minimum. But I feel like I'm also, you know, sort of cheating by using these journal cards. Well, so we gotta cut some more. Let's measure it. I say that jokingly, because I don't measure. And this is always the fun part, when the desk gets to this point. It's like, find the tool you're looking for. I dare you. I dare you to find that pencil in this mess. I dare you to find that little bitty tool, that whatever that plastic thing is, this thing. I've been using that for the squishing and the creasing. And I don't know why that one. Just, I don't know, I can't explain it to you. It's just the one I picked up. Oh, I know why. Because I was using double-sided tape to put the, to stick the pages together and to put the full sheets of paper down. I was using that to cut the double-sided tape. That's why I'm using that one. I knew there was a reason. You know, turtle recall. And I'm just using glue stick to put those down. Now I've lost my glue page. See, I'm spending more time searching than I do actually crafting. But it's okay, because everything has to be within arm's reach. It has to be right here where I can get it. I'm going to put that over here, see how that works. Right. I'm probably not anywhere near frame. smoosh and smooth. Smoosh and smooth. Okay. So, that has something in it. I don't know. Okay, I need something kind of biggish for there. That has to be covered. This is the front of the paper pack. So that's the only big piece I have besides the back of the cuttables. And I've already got a belly band there, so I'm basically going to cut this in half. Oh, wait, I have this. Wait, there's this. So, yeah, I could cut this down just a little, just enough to fit inside the belly band. And I probably can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just sort of measuring. This is how we measure around here. Closest thing we get to measuring. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Okay, I definitely have to cover this side, but let me go ahead and round my corners. Anything already cut, so I shall use this piece again. We had a wild thunderstorm this morning, wind and rain, and it was loud, and it was a soaker. It didn't last long, but it was, at the time I said that was fast and furious. Because, you know, a couple of the last Fast and Furious movies were partially filmed downtown Macon, where I live. I don't live downtown, but I live in Macon. Macon, Georgia. We've had several movies filmed here. We had Trouble with the Curve, which I absolutely loved that movie. And then we have 42, oh my gosh, his name just flew right out of my head. Jackie Robinson's Story was filmed here. Yep. Oh, glory be. Hold on. Yeah, that was the kid again. Mama, what can I eat? The only thing you can eat when you're sick is a grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. I mean, come on now. Come on, kid. Penny, you can go outside all by yourself. Oh, no, I shut the door. Dadgummit all to heck and back, man. So, yeah. Anyway, I have that little thing to cut out these ticket corners. And I like it. And that's a big ticket. It's a big ticket item. I'm sorry. I'm silly. And that would be a small ticket, but I can do that. I can do a small ticket. Sure, I can do anything I want because it's my craftware. That is not straight at all, kiddo. Boom. I love it. cool. Let's see if we can find something to go in it, hey? How about that? Oh, yeah, I haven't used you in quite a while, huh? Oh, I haven't used it at all yet today. I just took the lid off of it. Right. So there's that. And I'll use some of the stickers and die cut stuff to decorate. I need an empty, yes. I like to keep one of these empty so I can dump stuff like this out. And to me, that makes it easier to dig through and find all the fun goodies. So, blueberries and the strawberries. Super duper cute. That's big. I don't need anything big. That's really cute. That's a bit big too. Well, maybe we're just going to go back to that little guy and well, now where'd the strawberry go? Well, that's a big strawberry. There should be smaller ones, right? I think there's a smaller strawberry. Is it smaller? Yes. I don't know. See, I'm waffling. This is why I can't decorate on camera. So we'll start with that. And where is it? There. Okay. I want to put a card, a journaling card under there. I do know that much. I saw this and I was like, why is there a Pyrex pattern on there? And then I realized that there's a whole sheets of that. I think it's corn flour. I don't know. But hey, that's where my brain goes. Food and mid-century modern. That's what I go to. I might actually just put that one that's already lined and ready to go. Could. Yep, I could do that too. I'm going to fold it into a card after I cut off this edge. And then that will probably require more cutting to make it even all the way around. And it's gone again. It's okay. Oh gosh, that's not straight at all. Still not straight. Ay caramba. Yeah, so like I said, trimming all around. That is one thing I really like about the guillotine trimmer. You can just take a tiny sliver off. That and the fact that it sharpens itself with each pass of the blade upon blade. That sounded like I knew what I was talking about, huh? It's impressive. I'm impressed with myself. So now I shall cover the inside as well. There's one. And that one just needs a smidge off the side. That was a smidge. A very precise measurement. That was not a big enough smidge. Lovely. Okay. And that thing was just right here. Honest engine. Make me crazy. Okay, cutting smidges again. This time it's measured smidges. One and a two. All right. Sorry, I'm not doing Matthew McConaughey. I'm not doing it. Oh, just threw that on the floor. I promise I will clean this up after I'm done. I'll clean it up. I promise. Honest engine. And you're not allowed to say that anymore, I guess. Sorry. I don't know why I keep looking for it. It's just not going to appear until I'm not looking for it. Like it did mere moments ago. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. All that and I still missed a spot, right? Uh-oh. Have to get a different glue sheet because the paper's sticking to it. Well, they're not anywhere near the same size. Okay. I'm just going to add that to the clip that's already there. I might put it on this side. Okay. Now we are cooking with grease. Okay, I think that's everything stuffed. Wow. No idea how I'm going to get this thing to close. Okay. Have I said okay enough yet? Okay. Oh, there's that little thing. Stay right there. Don't move. cover after I figure out what I'm doing with the cover. So we start at the beginning. Begin at the beginning. I don't know what that's from. They just look so cute everywhere. Decisions are not my thing. They just really, really are not my thing. Turn the world around. I'm working over here now. I'm going to put this on the pocket, on the bow pocket. Went to my son's house now. I have all of his dog's hair on me too. But I love her. Our Sophie, her name is Sophie, and she is a ferocious, not at all, German Shepherd. She is a big baby. But German Shepherds, and I did not know this until my children were going to rent an apartment, German Shepherds are on the ferocious breeds list, and apartments will not rent to them. They won't even consider it. Even like they would consider, they wanted to meet my daughter's pit bull mix, but they would not even consider meeting Sophie. I'm like, please, she is the biggest baby. I have pictures of her. Her first thunderstorm, she was hiding under the pillows. I mean, she was too big, clearly, even at that young age. She was too big to hide under anything. But she was trying. She had her head buried. She was not coming out. Yep, that's ferocious. Ferocious Sophie. I guess I should bring stickers into this because they don't add bulk at all, really, when you come right down to it. That's cute. Ouch. I'm starting to stick things down, and that's not even stuck down. Let's do that first. Is that overkill with the bow? Maybe. Ew. That's cute. Okay. That goes in there. Oh, now I just have this. Side pockets, side tucks give me more trouble than just about anything else because I don't know which way to orient it. Like, do I make it go this way or this way? But I think since it's in the book this way, it should be oriented this way. Which, again, makes things difficult because I feel like it needs something tall on it. That is truly sticky on the other side. Is that too much? Too much, whatchamacallit, fireworks? I'm thinking. I don't have much in the line of red, white, and blue other decorations or ephemera or any of that. So I'm not having a good time here, kids. In case you couldn't tell, I'm floundering. There's all of this big stuff. That I might include with it. See, I brought this tray out just to put this stuff in, and now I'm pulling it all out of the tray. I'm gonna put this big stuff to the side. That's rather cute, but I'm going to yep, I'm gonna round these corners. Just because I want to. And I'm going to use my wet glue on this stuff. I see my my firecracker over here is lifting because the paper's too heavy for the whatever glue stick, or maybe I just didn't cover it enough. I don't know. Nope, it's just not adhering well. Yeah, and that was almost a craftastrophe, but I got it. I saved it. All right. Oh, jeez, got more on my fingers than I did on the strawberry. I need to go dig through my trims and find something to put on these, like to do, but you know, yeah, you know what I mean. Tag toppers. I need to find tag toppers. That's what I'm trying very hard to say. Oh, I took this up. And now it doesn't want to. Yay. It did. It came up. Sorry, I hate that squeaky noise. No, I can't. The red will get lost in there. How about this blue? Cute. Okay, okay, okay. Moving right along. Sorry. Ooh, my box is wailing. I'll leave some of these out. I thought I had a sheet of the smaller size ones out already. But, I mean, they might be here. I don't know. Why would I know? I can do it. Oh, but I can't because that's a journal card. Well, stinky poo. Oh, I guess I could still put something on it. Come on now. But I will wait and see how far down the road I get. I don't know how to use odd shapes very well. Like the stars and the bows. That looks cute. Oh, yeah. Right there in front of your face, silly girl. All right. Now I know I need to use the small ones on these. I cut my nails because they were getting in my way, and now I can't grab hold. When you don't know what to do with the shape, you pop it up. Make it a pop top or whatever. I mean, that's the brand name. They're not called that anymore, I guess. I mean, do they still make pop dots? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? No, you are an old lady, old lady. Okay. I have no idea how long this video is going on for, but I'm going to finish these two, and then we're going to call it a day. And I will finish off camera, and I will have this listed in my Etsy shop on Tuesday. Yes, things like that only happen on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that's how that goes. All right, what are we going to put on these two? They have to be flat. Keep in mind, crazy lady. That's me, I'm crazy lady. They have to be flat. Ooh. I really want this flower to come off of here without tearing. Thank you. It helps if you talk to it sternly, apparently. I don't know why I'm doing this all in blue. I shouldn't. I should not be doing this all in blues. So maybe we're going to pick that guy back up. Or gal. Sorry, flower. I don't know what you are. Besides a very, very pretty flower. Don't want to hurt your feelings or anything. Alright, so I'm going to put the red flower down on the blue paper. And I am going to put a strawberry beside it because it's red and I like it. I'm allergic to them, can't eat them anymore. Such a sad story. And on this one, I will put just the flower and then what? And then what? Y'all probably can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just not even paying attention. I have crafted myself into a small corner of my desk down here. And so, yeah. Just decorating them very simply so that they can still be written on and they don't add much bulk to the book. All right, so thanks for joining me on this very chaotic and jumbled video. Yeah, I will finish this in my own time so that my son can interrupt me with all of his silly questions like he's not a grown-up of about 25 who should be able to take care of himself. But there you go. Right, so thanks for watching. Everyone have a lovely weekend, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. Everyone please leave a like and a comment down below. I will link this the Scrapologist and give the name of this designer of this paper pack, and that'll be it for this week. See y'all on Monday. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Craft enjoy, y'all. Bye. Sorry about that. It is quite a while later now, and I had to go take care of my grandson. My son is sick today and kept the baby home with him. And, of course, the baby would not settle. Normally, he's a very good, takes his naps, reminds you, basically, that it's his nap time. And, of course, he wouldn't because Dada was home with him. So I went down and got him down for his nap. Just long enough, excuse me, just long enough to do the mom thing, take his temperature and give him medicine. And then, while I was there, his girlfriend, I call her wife because, whatever. Anyway, so his wife was able to then eventually leave work, and so now they're all home and everything's hunky-dunky down there. All right, so I forgot completely where I was in the process, so we're gonna flip through one more time. Y'all are gonna be tired of seeing this book. Okay, I need something for in here. I can make this a nice big, journal card, because like I said, I'm not doing a lot of tags, so that these can be used as photo mats or journal spaces. Right, and no inking. I'm going to leave this one because that's journalable space right there. I need something for in there. Gosh, I'm not as far along as I thought I was. I'm getting anxious now. I'm not going to have enough. Not going to have enough paper. I'm just wondering if I could cut this out, make it a little bit bigger this way, and it would make a nice journal card for in there. But of course I have to get my big cutter out. Let's see if this has, oh sorry, I just hit the microphone with this. Let me get my big cutter out for a second. See if I can figure this out. So I will start by just cutting this off. I can do the rest of the cutting on the guillotine. Okie dokie. So if I take this and center July and do like an inch. Let's do this first. Yeah. But I will narrow it, cut this off anyway. So if I do like an inch top and bottom, put July in the center. Let's measure. So I'm going to cut it here and here. Make sure that's not going to hang off the page. It is not. So let's start by making those two cuts. I'll start with the factory side cut. I don't know why. It's not always accurate either, but I'm going to go with it. And then those can make nice little wide journal spots. Trim this down. And my air conditioner is on. Ugh. Stinking Georgia weather. Yeah, that fits. All right, so the next thing is to round the corners and find, I'm gonna have to get some more paper to use as backing paper. because none of this is big enough. All right, let me just slide on across the room and grab another couple of pieces of paper without causing a craft-a-lanch. Okay. So, and the paper I'm using is just, it's my regular printer paper, and it's like 110 GSM. It's thicker than, you know, than normal copy paper, but it's not. Oh, I guess I have to measure first. But it's not super heavy. It's not what I use for my journaling. Okay, there and there. So yeah, I'm really happy that I live close enough to my son where, well, both of my sons and my daughter, where if, you know, they need me or I need them, or just a short walk away, or an even shorter car ride away, but I don't generally have a car during the day, or at all until I actually need a car, then I will. My daughter and I sort of share a car. My son-in-law pays half the car payment and half the and they're part of the insurance on it. So yeah, that's how that works. I hate driving anymore. It's just my reflexes are so slow that I scare myself, and before it gets to the point where anyone has to force me to stop driving, I'm gonna stop driving. It's just not worth my life or somebody else's. So I do not drive that often. I will drive myself, which is crazy, I know, but I will drive myself to Atlanta. Ugh. For my doctor's appointments. It's the only reason I ever really go anywhere is doctor's appointments. Stinking doctor's appointments. Thankfully, one of my doctors in Atlanta allows me to do mostly telehealth. So that saves me a trip every year. I only see her, well, yeah, she writes my migraine medicines for me, and I have what's called trigeminal neuralgia, which means that my facial nerves on the left side of my face are extremely sensitive. So if air hits my face, it's extremely painful. Like at first I thought it was my teeth, but the dentist was like, nope, nothing going on in there. So then I saw the neurologist, and she said, it's trigeminal neuralgia. So I have all kinds of crazy things that everybody says, oh, it's all the doctors. It's your scleroderma. It's the scleroderma. But, you know, it still needs to be attended to. So I am on medication for that. I'm on medication for my migraines. I have so many different medicines. It's ridiculous. My daughter calls me a pill head. She does my, oh, that's rather cute. I could make it like a little Polaroid-ish effect. Anyway, so yeah, my daughter does my pill sorting every 2 weeks for me, so she calls me a pill head. It's okay. It's fine. You know, I take a lot of pills. I do. Can't deny it. Cannot deny it. But it keeps me alive. No, it doesn't. It's not. No, not that serious. Not that serious yet. And it might never get that serious. I don't know. That's the thing about scleroderma. Nobody knows, not even the so-called specialists. I don't know. I don't know. Or as my grandson would say, that's what he does. Okay, fine. That's your final answer? I can't do it like him. I'm not as flexible as his little toddler hands. All right, that was a really cute little accident. And where was I going to put it? Oh, no, I don't know. Where was I going to put it? I don't know. Not there. Not there, not there, not there. Golly, did I even need it? What's that? Y'all, I am a hot mess. Oh, gracious. I'm flipping and I'm flipping and I'm seeing something in every pocket I come across. Need a small something for there. Let's start putting bookmarks in where I need stuff. Shall I? Shall I do that? That would be so smart of me. Let me get some big paper clips. That'll help. Yeah. Come on. Let's just get the bowl. Okay. Uh-oh. I mean, they do this to themselves, but then it takes an act of Congress to get them to actually come apart. So I need something on both of them. Lord, I really am warm from walking. I had to turn my fan on. It had to happen. Okay, so I need something there. Don't need anything there. I do need to address this situation. Oh, I mean, come on, seriously. Didn't I have a place for that? Or was I just imagining things? I might have just been imagining things. I mean, it's possible. Oh, wee. Let's check in here. All right. Do I want to... I think I'm going to take this. I mean, a minute ago I was worried about not having enough paper. And now I can't find where I needed it. So I just don't even know. Let me adjust this angle a little bit. Because I feel like I'm always out of frame right now. So I think I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it into two. And then put both of these in there. If that makes sense. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Of course it does. What is it they say when you start talking back to yourself? Yep. Let's see. How big is it? Too big to be measured on that. So it's a little over 7 inches. So I'm going to cut 3. I'm going to cut 4 inches. And then maybe I can make that side tuck out of that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The sound effects are necessary sometimes. Yes, indeed. And now this is where I always come to the which side do I cover, because that one would make a really good photo mat. And then that one could be the journals. I think I'm going to do that. See, it helps to talk it out with you guys. Just really does. Okay. Oh, I guess I need to measure the top too, huh? Yep. Measured. There it goes. Measured. Maybe I should make it smaller. No, I'm going to make it this size. Just, never mind. Just ignore my idle rambling. The Scrapologist, where I saw this, the channel that I saw this idea on, she has a little stamp that she put that says, you know, place photo here. But I don't know that I want to, you know, I wouldn't want to dictate where the photos go. Maybe that doesn't make sense to anyone but me. But, you know, it makes sense to me. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're going with. That needs to be laid flat a bit. So it goes under my table mat. Bring me back my glue page. And let's glue. Let's glue. Let's glue. Glue, glue, glue. Glue for me. Glue for you. Okay, I'm being silly. Just being silly. Okay, where did the scrapey thing go? I don't know why I'm tamping around for it, because it's just as flat as the paper, almost. Okay, well, there's more where that came from. Mm-hmm. Okay, so... Okay, stop it. You're just being silly again. All right, so that's that. Where's the... There. Let's see if I can use this. I'm going to put that back where it goes, so that when I'm looking for it again, tell me, hey, it's back where it goes, crazy lady. Oh, look at that. Doesn't need to be cut down at all. That's fantabulous. Oh, Where the heck did that come from? Honestly. Alright, so I'm going to once again cover this up, because I really think that's a cute paper for layering on. So let's see what we got over here in the scrap bin. No. Maybe. Yeah. Sweet. It just needs to be a little less wide, because I can't say the narrower word. Wow. Some corners, kids. Round and round we go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to remember to empty this little look at that. I'm gonna have to remember to empty that at the end of this day's session. I also need to start thinking about a closure and how I'm going to repair the cover. I really don't want to paint over it again, but I may have to. it'll just take that much longer to dry. I mean, I can use my heat tool, I guess, but I don't want it to smear the... I don't know. I have to think on it. I'm not very experienced at using mediums like that, the gesso and paints and stuff like that. Yeah, it looks like it fits until you remember the glue lines. All right, so let's just trim some off. It's just paper. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm not experienced with using, excuse me, the gesso and paints and stuff like that, so I don't really know how they react to the glue gun or to having lots of layers. So I just don't know how to fix it. Don't know how to fix it. I guess I should put something wee in there, something tiny in there. I could even kind of decorate the front of it. I have this little, somewhere on this messy desk, I have this little thing, and it rounds corners fancy like these two, but I wanted it for this to make the ticket divots. Sorry, my phone's ringing again. Let me see who it is.